The U.S. military has deployed a third aircraft carrier, the U.S.'s George H.W. Bush, to West Asia, and this build-up comes amidst very fragile ceasefire. And both sides are enforcing their competing blockades in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran says that it has received its first revenue from the tolls that it is collecting from the Strait of Hormuz. The Deputy Parliamentary Speaker, Hamid Raza Haji Babeh, has said that Iran received its first revenue from tolls that it is imposing on ships seeking to cross the Strait of Hormuz. The reports further state that Iran is asking a payment of about $2 million for safe passage of these very large container ships. Effectively, the cost of this transit translates as $1 per barrel of oil, and this has raised fears about the formation of a permanent Hormuz toll booth. Now, Iran has vowed that it would keep the strait closed to all but a trickle of the approved vessels for as long as the U.S. Navy continues with its blockade of Iranian ports, brushing off demands from Donald Trump to both reopen the Strait of Hormuz and also to effectively surrender its enriched uranium. This comes as Donald Trump has said that the United States is in no rush to end the war with Iran, but the clock, he said, is ticking. Talking to the reporters at the White House, Trump declined to give a timeline for resolving the war. He also claimed that the U.S. has got effective control of the strait.
We have total control of the strait. And the fact that it's closed, they would have opened it up 3 days ago. They came to us and they said, we will agree to open the strait. And all my people were happy. Everybody was happy except me. I said, wait a minute, if we open the strait, that means they're going to make $500 million a day. I don't want them to make $500 million a day until they settle this thing. So I'm the one that kept it closed. We have total control of it.
Now, Trump has ruled out the use of nuclear weapons against Iran to win the war. The American president has also blamed a lack of clear leadership in Tehran for the talks not happening for the second round of negotiations. Listen in.
Part of the problem is that, that's why I can't really answer your question. They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control. Because we've created a real mess for them, but they've created a mess for the world over the last 47 years. They've killed a lot of our people.
Responding to these remarks from Trump, suggesting that the top Iranian leadership is seriously fractured, the Iranian president, the parliamentary speaker, and the chief justice, all of them posted near identical message of unity on social media. The message said that there are no hardliners or moderates in Iran. They all ended the message with this phrase, one God, one nation, one leader, and one path. Meanwhile, the American aircraft carrier George H.W. Bush has entered into the West Asian waters, taking the total number of these American aircraft carriers operating in the region to 3, but all of them are stationed at least 3,000 kilometers away from the Iranian shores to be out of range of these Iranian missiles. Remember, a second aircraft carrier was deployed in the Red Sea on Thursday, while a third is also active in the region, and according to social media posts by the U.S. Central Command, both sides have escalated competing blockades in the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. forces have now redirected 33 vessels as part of the blockade. They also have boarded a stateless oil tanker in Indian Ocean, which the Pentagon claims was carrying Indian crude. And the operation has come hours after Iran seized 2 container ships. Reports indicate that Iran used swarms of fast, small boats to carry out the seizures, and shipping experts say that these fast attack crafts are part of a layered threat system that is backed by shore-based missiles, drones, naval mines, and also electronic warfare methods. Another major concern are the mines that are being placed along the critical shipping lanes, and Axios report citing sources says that Iran's Revolutionary Guards have deployed additional mines in the Strait of Hormuz this week, and this comes after Donald Trump ordered that the U.S. Navy must destroy any vessel that is caught laying mines in this vital waterway.